Mandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yatha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Scha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saguna Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shivashikam Vidam Scha Om Ajnana Timaranda Shagana Jana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guraganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govinda Vidamujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyad Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwaguruncha Divyad Bhagavat Premnavi Bija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchanda Varanam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Bandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Mancha Kalpatarubhyas Chakripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Varatavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila chapter 6, the liberation of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Nomitam Gorachandram Ya Kutarka Karkashashayam Sarvabhaumam Sarvabhauma Bhakti Bhumanam Acharat. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Gorachandra, who has converted the hard-hearted Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the reservoir of all bad logic, into a great devotee. Jaya Jaya Gorachandra Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaurabhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Sri Nityananda Prabhu, all glories to Sri Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Aveshe Chalila Prabhu Jagannatha Mandire Jagannath Deki Preme Hoila Astire. In ecstasy, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went from Ataranala to the temple of Jagannath. After seeing Lord Jagannath, he became very restless due to love of Godhead. Jagannatha Lingite Chalila Dainya Mandire Parila Premi Abhishtahoya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went swiftly to embrace Lord Jagannath, but when he entered the temple, he was so overwhelmed with love of Godhead that he fainted to the floor. So Mahaprabhu, after Nityananda had broke Mahaprabhu's sannyas staff and thrown it into the river, then Mahaprabhu told the devotees, Nityananda, Mukunda, also Damodar Pandit, and also Jagannananda Pandit, he was traveling with them. He told them that I will not travel with you to Puri. Either you go first or I go first. But he was very upset that Nityananda had broken his sannyas danda. So they told Mahaprabhu, you go first. Now Mahaprabhu got to Jagannath Puri therefore alone, and he went into the temple, and then he saw Lord Jagannath. And he wanted to embrace Lord Jagannath, but before he could do so, he was overwhelmed with ecstasy and he fainted to the floor. Daive Sarvabhauma Tahake Kore Darshan Paricha Marite Teho Koila Nibaran. When Mahaprabhu fell down, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, happy to see him. When the watchman threatened to beat the Lord, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya immediately forbade him. Because this is Mahaprabhu's first entrance into the Jagannath temple. Now he's fainted. The watchman thought Mahaprabhu was like so many other persons who would enter into the temple and cause some disturbance. So, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya stopped the watchmen from punishing Mahaprabhu. Prabhura Saundarya Ara Premara Bikar Deki Sarvabhauma Hoila Bishmita Apar. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was very surprised to see the personal beauty of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as well as the transcendental transformations wrought on his body due to love of Godhead. Bahukane Chaitanya Nahe Bogara Kala Koila. Bahukane Chaitanya Nahe Bogara Kala Hoila Sarvabhauma Mane Tabe Upaya Chindila. Mahaprabhu remained unconscious for a long time. Meanwhile, the time for offering prasadam to Lord Jagannath came, and Sarvabhauma tried to think of a remedy. Sishya Parichadwara Prabhu Nila Bihaya Garyani Pavitrastani Rakila Shayana. When Mahaprabhu was unconscious, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, with the help of the watchmen and some disciples, carried him to his home and laid him down in a very sanctified room. Shvasa pravashanahi udara spandan dekiya chintita hoila Bhattacharyaman. Examining the beauty of Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya saw that his abdomen was not moving and that he was not breathing. Seeing his condition, he became very anxious. Shukshma tula ani nasha agrete darila ishat chalaye tula deki darya hoila. Sarvabhauma then took a fine cotton swab and put it before the Lord's nostrils. When he saw the cotton move very slightly, he became hopeful. Bashi Bhattacharya Mani Korana Bichar E Krishna Mahapremar Sattvika Bikar. Sitting beside Mahaprabhu, he thought, this is an ecstatic transformation brought about by love of Krishna. Shudipta Sattvika E Nama Jai Praloy Nitya Siddha Bhakti Siddha. Sudipta Sattvika E Nama Jai Praloy Nitya Siddha Bhakti Se Sudipta Baba Hoy. Upon seeing the sign of Sudipta Sattvika, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya could immediately understand the ecstatic transformation in the body of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Such a sign takes place only in the bodies of eternally liberated devotees. Adiruda Babajara Tara Ebikar Manushara Dehideki Bora Chamatkar. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya considered the uncommon ecstatic symptoms of Adiruda Bhava are appearing in the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is very wonderful. How are they possible in the body of a human being? Eta Chinti Bhattacharya Achena Vasya Nityanandari Simadware Milya Asya. While Sarvabhauma was thinking in this way at his home, all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya, headed by Nityananda Prabhu, approached the Simadwar, the entrance door of the temple. So we had said, Sishya Paricha Dwara Prabhu Nila Mahaya Gori Ani Pavitrastani Rakila Shoyana. While Mahaprabhu was unconscious, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, with the help of the watchmen and some disciples, carried him to his home and laid him down in a very sanctified room. So he's now at Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. Eta Chinti Bhattacharya Achena Basya Nityanandari Simadware Milila Asya. While Sarvabhauma was thinking this way at his home, all the devotees of Mahaprabhu, headed by Nityananda Prabhu, approached the Simadwar, the entrance door of the temple. Ta Shuni Loke Kohe Anyonye Bad Ek sannyasi asi deki Jagannath. There the devotees heard the people talking about a mendicant who had come to Jagannath Puri and seen the deity of Jagannath. Murchita hoila chaitana na hoy sharire sarvabhauma loyagela apanaragare. The people said that the sannyasi had fallen unconscious upon seeing the deity of Lord Jagannath. Because his consciousness did not return, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya had taken him to his home. Shuni sabe janilai mahaprabhu karya henakale ailatahan gopinathacharya. Hearing this, the devotees could understand that they were speaking of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just then, Sri Gopinathacharya arrived. Nadiya Nibasi Visharader Jamata Mahaprabhur Bhaktateho Prabhu Tattvagyata. Gopinathacharya was a resident of Nadia, the son-in-law of Visharada and a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He knew the true identity of his lordship. Maheshwara Visharada was a classmate of Nilambar Chakravartis. He lived in the Nadia district in a village called Vidyanagar and had two sons named Madhusudana Vachaspati and Vasudeva Sarvabhauma. His son-in-law was Gopinathacharya. Mukunda Sahita Purve Ache Parichai Mukunda Dekiyatara Hoila Vishmoy. Gopinathacharya had previously been acquainted with Mukunda Datta, and when the Acharya saw him at Jagannath Puri, he was very much astonished. Mukunda Tahare Deki Koila Namaskar Te Holingiya Puche Prabhura Samachar. Mukunda Datta offered obeisances unto Gopinathacharya upon meeting him. Then the Acharya embraced Mukunda Datta and inquired about news of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mukunda Kohe Prabhu Rihan Hoila Agamane Amisab Asijachi Mahaprabhu Sane. Mukunda Datta replied, "The Lord has already arrived here. We have come with him. Nityananda Gosaike Acharya Koila Namaskar Sabe Mele Puche Prabhu Bharta Barbar." As soon as Gopinathacharya saw Nityananda Prabhu, he offered him obeisances. In this way, meeting all the devotees, he asked about news of Mahaprabhu again and again. Mukunda Kohe Mahaprabhu Sanyas Korea Nilachali Aila Sange Amasabloya. Mukunda Datta continued, after accepting the sannyas order, Mahaprabhu has come to Jagannath Puri and has brought all of us with him. Amasabad Charyage Gela Darshane Amisab Pache Island Tara Anveshane. Mahaprabhu left our company and walked ahead to see Lord Jagannath. We have just arrived and are now looking for him. Anjonye Lokaramuke Jay Kata Shunila Sarvabhauma Grihe Prabhu Anuman Koila. From the talk of the people in general, we have guessed that the Lord is now at the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Ishvaradarshane Prabhu Premiya Chaitan Sarvabhauma Loya Gela Apana Bhavan. Upon seeing Lord Jagannath, Mahaprabhu became ecstatic and fell unconscious, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has taken him to his home in this condition. Tomara Milane Jabe Amar Hoilaman Daibi Se Khane Pailun Tomara Darshan. Just as I was thinking of meeting you by chance, we have actually met. Chal Sabe Jai Sarvabhauma Bhavan Prabhu Deke Pache Koriba Ishwara Darshan. First, let us all go to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and see Mahaprabhu. Later, we shall come to see Lord Jagannath. Itashuni Gopinath Sabare Loya Sarvabhauma Garagela Harashita Hoya. Hearing this and feeling very pleased, Gopinathacharya immediately took other devotees with him and approached the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma Stani Giya Prabhu Ke Dekila Prabhu Deki Acharya Jara Dukkha Harsha Hoila. Arriving at the home of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, everyone saw the Lord lying unconscious. Gopinath Acharya became very unhappy to see him in this condition, but at the same time was happy just to see the Lord. Sarvabhauma Janaya Sab Nila Abhyantare Nityananda Gosaire Teho Koila Namaskare. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya permitted all the devotees to enter the house, and upon seeing Nityananda Prabhu, he offered him obeisances. Sab Sahita Jata Jogya Korila Milan Prabhu Deki Sabar Hoila Harashita Man. Sarvabhauma met with all the devotees and offered them a proper welcome. They were all pleased to see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Sabha Darshane Korite Chandaneshwara Nija Putra Dila Sabar Sate. The Bhattacharya then sent them all back to see Lord Jagannath, and he asked his own son, Chandaneshwar, to accompany them as a guide. Jagannath Deke Sabar Hoila Nanda Bhavete Avishta Hoila Prabhu Nityananda. Everyone was then very pleased to see the deity of Lord Jagannath. Lord Nityananda in particular was overwhelmed with ecstasy. Sabimele Dare Tare Shushtira Korila Ishvara Sevaka Mala Prashada Anidila. When Lord Nityananda Prabhu nearly fainted, all the devotees caught him and steadied him. At that time, the priest of Lord Jagannath brought a garland that had been offered to the deity and offered it to Nityananda Prabhu. Prashan Paya Sabe Hoila Nandita Mane Punarapi Aila Sabe Mahaprabhurastane. Everyone was pleased to receive this garland worn by Lord Jagannath. Afterwards, they all returned to the place where Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was staying. Uche Kore Kore Sabe Nama Sangatan Tritiya Prabhure Hoila Prabhura Chaitan. All the devotees then began to loudly chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Just before noon, the Lord regained his consciousness. Hunkara Koriya Ute Hari Hari Boli Anande Sarvabhauma Tara Loila Paraduli. Mahaprabhu got up and very loudly chanted, Hari, Hari. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was very pleased to see the Lord regain consciousness, and he took the dust of the Lord's lotus feet. Sarvabhauma Kohe Shigra Koraha Madhyana Muibika Dimu Aji Mahaprasadana. The Bhattacharya informed all of them, please take your midday baths immediately. Today I shall offer you Mahaprasadam, the remnants of food offered to Lord Jagannath. Samudra Snan Kore Mahaprabhu Shigraila Chanana Pakali Prabhu Asane Basila. After bathing in the sea, Mahaprabhu and his devotees returned very soon. The Lord then washed his feet and sat down on the carpet to take lunch. Mahaprabhu sat down on an asan, a small carpet put on the floor. Mahuta Prasada Sarvabhauma Anaila Tabe Mahaprabhu Suke Bhojana Korila. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya made arrangements to bring various kinds of Mahaprasadam from the Jagannath temple. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then accepted lunch with great happiness. Subarna Talira Ana Uttama Vyanjan Bhakti Gana Sange Prabhu Korana Bhojan. Mahaprabhu was offered special rice and first-class vegetables on golden plates. He thus took lunch in the company of his devotees. Sarvabhauma Pariveshana Korana Apane Prabhu Kohe Moradeho Lafravyanjane. While Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya personally distributed the prasadam, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested him, please give me only boiled vegetables. Mahaprabhu asked for lafra. Lafra vyanjana is a preparation in which many vegetables are boiled together and then a chenka is added, or a chance, consisting of spices like cumin, black pepper, and mustard seed. Pita pana deho tumi iha sabakare tabe bhattacharya kohe judi dui kori. You can offer the cakes and preparations made with condensed milk to all the devotees. Hearing this, Sarvabhauma folded his hands and spoke as follows. Jagannath koiche kori jachana bojan aji sab mahaprasada kora ashvadan. Today all of you please try to taste the lunch just as Lord Jagannath accepted it. Etaboli pita pana savakao jaila bika karanya chaman koraila. After saying this, he made them all eat the various cakes and condensed milk preparations. After feeding them, he offered them water to wash their hands, feet, and mouths. Agya magigela gopinatha charjake loya prabhura nikata aila bojana korinya. Begging permission from Mahaprabhu and his devotees, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then went with Gopinathacharya to take lunch. After finishing their lunch, they returned to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Namo Narayana Bole Namaskara Koila Krishna Matir Astu Bole Gosai Kohila. Offering his obeisances to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, Namo Narayana, I offer my obeisances to Narayan. In return, Mahaprabhu said, Krishna Matir Astu. Let your attention be on Krishna. Krishna Matir Astu. It is the etiquette among sannyasis, those on the fourth platform of spiritual life, to offer respects by saying Om Namo Narayana. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Narayan. This greeting is used especially by Mayavadi sannyasis. According to the Smriti scriptures, the sannyasi should not expect anything from anyone, nor should he consider himself identical with the Lord. Vaishnava sannyasis never think of themselves as being one with the Lord. They always consider themselves eternal servants of Krishna, and they want to see everyone in the world become Krishna conscious. For this reason, a Vaishnava sannyasi always offers his blessings to everyone, saying, Krishna Matir Astu. May you become Krishna conscious. Shuni Sarvabhauma Mane Vichara Korila Vaishnava sannyasi Iho Vachani Janila. Hearing these words, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya understood Mahaprabhu to be a Vaishnava sannyasi. Gopinathacharya re kohe Sarvabhauma Gosaira janite chahi kahan purvashrama. Sarvabhauma then said to Gopinathacharya, I want to know Mahaprabhu's previous situation. Gopinathacharya kohe navadi pegar Jagannath nam padavi mishra purandai. Gopinathacharya replied, there was a man named Jagannath who was a resident of Navadip and whose surname was Mishra Purandar. So Jagannath and his last name Mishra Purandar. Vishvambara nama ihar tara iho putra Nilambar Chakravarti Hoyana Do Hidra. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the son of that Jagannath Mishra, and his former name was Vishvambar Mishra. He also happens to be the grandson of Nilambar Chakravarti. Sarvabhauma Kohe Nilambar Chakravarti Visharader Samadhyayi Etarab Khyati. Jagannath Mishra Purandar was respected by my father. Thus, because of their relationship with my father, I respect both Jagannath Mishra and Nilambar Chakravarti. Nadia Sambandhe Sarvabhauma Rishta Hoila Prita Hoya Gosaire Kohite Lagila. Hearing that Mahaprabhu belonged to the Nadia district, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became very pleased and addressed the Lord as follows. Sahaje pujatumi arata sanyas ateva ha tomar aminijadas. You are naturally respectable. Besides, you are sannyasi. Thus, I wish to become your personal servant. A sannyasi is always to be worshipped and offered all kinds of respect by the grihastas, householders. Although Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was older than Mahaprabhu, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya respected him as a sannyasi and as one who had attained the topmost platform of spiritual ecstasy. Thus, the Bhattacharya certainly accepted him as his master. Shuni Mahaprabhu Koila Shri Vishnu Smaran Bhattacharya Kohe Kechu Vinoy Bachan. As soon as Mahaprabhu heard this from the Bhattacharya, immediately remembered Lord Vishnu and began to speak humbly to him as follows. Because Mahaprabhu doesn't want to be praised, so he's remembering Vishnu. Tumi Jagat Guru Sarvaloka Hitakarta Vedanta Padao Sanyasi Rupakarta. Because you are a teacher of Vedanta philosophy, you are the master of all the people in the world and their well-wisher as well. You are also the benefactor of all kinds of sannyasis. Ami balak sannyasi banda mandana hijani tomara ashray nilun guru kori mani. I'm a young sannyasi, and I actually have no knowledge of what is good and what is bad. Therefore, I am taking shelter of you and accepting you as my spiritual master. Tomara sangalage mora ihas agaman sarva prabhake koribe amai palan. I have come here only to associate with you, and I'm now taking shelter of you. Will you kindly maintain me in all respects? Ajijay hoilamar bora I vipatita. Ajijay hoila amar bora I vipati. Tahan hoite koile tumi amara abhyahati. The incident that happened today was a great obstacle for me, but you have kindly relieved me of it. So Mahaprabhu was talking about him fainting in the temple of Lord Jagannath. The incident that happened today was a very great obstacle for me, but you have kindly relieved me of it. Bhattacharya kohe ekale tumi na jai hadarshane amara sange jave kimwa amara loksane. The Bhattacharya replied, do not go alone to see the deity at the Jagannath temple. It is better that you go with me or my men. Prabhu kohe mandira bitare na jaiba garudera pashe rohe darshana koriba. The Lord said, I shall never enter the temple, but shall always view the Lord from the side of the Garuda Stamba. Gobinatha charjake kohe sarvabhauma tumi gosaire loya koraiha darshana. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then told Gopinathacharya, take Goswamiji and show him Lord Jagannath. Amar matri shvasa grihat nirjana stan tahabasa dehokora sarva samadan. Also, the apartment belonging to my maternal aunt is in a very solitary place. Make all arrangements for him to stay there. What? Aunt. Also, the apartment belonging to my maternal aunt is in a very solitary place. Make all arrangements for him to stay there. Gopinath Prabhu Loya Tahan Basadila Jala Jala Patradika Sarva Samadhana Koila. Thus Gopinath Acharya took Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to his residential quarters and showed him where to find water, tubs, and water pots. Indeed, he arranged everything. Aradin Gopinatha Prabhu Stanagiya Shayotana Darshana Korella Loya. The next day, Gopinath Acharya took Mahaprabhu to see the early rising of Lord Jagannath. Mukunda Datta Loya Aila Sarvabhauma Stane Sarvabhauma Kichu Tare Bolila Bachane. Gopinath Acharya then took Mukunda Datta with him and went to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. He's taking Mukunda with him. When they arrived, Sarvabhauma addressed Mukunda Datta as follows. Prakriti Vinita Sannyasi Dekite Sundar Amarabahu Priti Bore Iharupar. The sannyasi is very meek and humble by nature, and his person is very beautiful to see. Consequently, my affection for him increases. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya considered Mahaprabhu a very humble and meek person because although Mahaprabhu was a sannyasi, he still retained his brahmachari name. The Lord took sannyas from Keshabharati in the Bharati Sampradaya, in which the brahmacharis, assistants of the sannyasis, are named Chaitanya. Even after accepting sannyas, Mahaprabhu retained the name Chaitanya, meaning a humble servant of a sannyasi. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya appreciated this very much. Kon Sampradaya Sannyas Karyacha Grahan Kibanama Ihara Shunite Hoiman. From which sampradaya has he accepted the sannyas order, and what is his name? Gopinath Kohenama Sri Krishna Chaitanya Guru Ihara Kesha Bharati Mahadanya. Gopinath Acharya replied, the Lord's name is Sri Krishna Chaitanya, and his sannyas preceptor is the greatly fortunate Kesha Bharati. Sarvabhauma Kohe Iharanama Sarvotam Bharati Sampradaya Iho Hoyana Madhyana. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, Sri Krishna is a very good name, but he belongs to the Bharati community. Therefore, he is a second-class sannyasi. Gopinath Kohe Ihara Nahibaya Peka Ateva Bora Sampradayera Nahika Apeka. Gopinath Acharya replied, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not rely on any external formality. There is no need for him to accept a sannyas order from a superior sampradaya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted sannyas from the Bharati Sampradaya community, which belongs to the disciplic succession of Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya introduced names for sannyas disciples, and these are 10 in number. Out of these, the surnames Tirtha, Ashram, and Saraswati are considered topmost. In the monastery of Sringeri, the surname Saraswati is considered first class, Bharati second class, and Puri third class. A sannyasi who has very nicely understood the slogan Tattvamasi and who takes his bath at the confluence of the river Ganges, Jamuna, and Saraswati is called a Tirtha. A person who is very eager to accept sannyas, who is detached from worldly activities, who has no desire for any kind of material facilities, and who is thus saved from repeated birth and death, is known as Ashram. When a sannyasi lives in a beautiful solitary place in the forest and is freed from all material desires, he is called Vana. A sannyasi who always lives in the forest and renounces all connection with the world in order to be elevated to the heavenly planets where he can live in the Nandana Kanana is called Aranya. One who prefers living in the mountains, engaging in the study of the Bhagavad Gita, and whose intelligence is fixed, is called Giri. One who prefers living in great mountains, even among ferocious animals, to attain the summit of philosophical speculation, understanding that the essence of this material world is useless, is called Parvat. A sannyasi who has dipped into the ocean of the absolute truth and collected some valuable stones of knowledge from that ocean, who never falls from the regulative principles of a sannyasi is called Sagar. One who has learned the classical art of music, who engages in its culture, and who has become expert and completely aloof from material attachment is called Saraswati. Saraswati is the goddess of music and learning, and in one hand she holds a musical instrument called the veena. A sannyasi who is always engaged in music for spiritual elevation is called Saraswati. One who has become completely educated and is freed from all kinds of ignorance, and one who is never unhappy, even in a distressed condition, is called Bharati. One who has become very expert in absolute knowledge, who is situated in the absolute truth, and who always discusses the absolute truth, is called Puri. All these sannyasis are assisted by brahmacharis, who are described as follows. One who knows his real identity and is fixed in his particular occupational duty, who is always happy in spiritual understanding, is called Swarup Brahmachari. One who completely knows the Brahman effulgence and is always engaged in the practice of yoga is called Prakash Brahmachari. One who has acquired absolute knowledge and who always meditates on the absolute truth, knowledge, the unlimited and the Brahman effulgence, thus keeping himself in transcendental bliss, is called Ananda Brahmachari. One who is able to distinguish between matter and spirit, who is never disturbed by material transformations, and who meditates on the unlimited, inexhaustible, auspicious Brahman effulgence, is a first-class learned brahmachari and is named Chaitanya. When Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was talking with Gopinathacharya about Mahaprabhu's sannyas community, he appreciated the first name, Sri Krishna, but did not like the surname Chaitanya, which is the name for a brahmachari belonging to the Bharati community. He therefore suggested that the Lord be elevated to the Saraswati community. However, Gopinathacharya pointed out that the Lord does not depend on any external formality. Gopinathacharya was firmly convinced that Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself and therefore independent of any external ritual or formality. If one wants to engage in pure devotional service, he does not require titular superiority as a Bharati or a Saraswati. Bhattacharya kohe ihara proda jovana kemate sannyas dharmo hoite rakana. The Bhattacharya inquired, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in his full-fledged youthful life. How can he keep the principles of sannyas? Nirantara ihake vidanta shunaiba vairagya advaita marge pravesha koraiba. I shall continually recite Vedanta philosophy before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so that he may remain fixed in his renunciation and thus enter upon the path of monism. So I'm going to stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue. Today, of course, we are observing the divine appearance or the divine manifestation of their Lordship Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhariju. And this is called Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhariju Pran Pratishta, the deity's arrival or installation day here in the Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram in Soquel. This occurred in the date 1996. So this is the 22 years later, the 23rd actual celebration of the deity's arrival. Okay, now we're going to sing Hari Harai. Harai Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Jaravaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama Parikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnu Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Sata Shishiman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramansa Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Sata Shishiman Srila Bhakti Rakak Sridhar Dev Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Bharga Ki Jai. Namachari Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Prem Siko Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavaranya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshda Shri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshda Shri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Shri Kuladvip Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Shri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Shri Shri Guru Garanga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Pran Pratishta Ki Jai. The divine installation and appearance day of Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol.